Hello friends, this is Sai Prakash. In the previous video we have discussed about concept of conductance and concept of conductivity. In this video I would like to explain about important points and tricks regarding parallel connection of resistance. So before this, please go through the previous video for the better understanding. Please follow the classes regularly and watch this video until the end of the session. If you have any feedback, please let me know so that it will boost my energy levels and make more interesting videos. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box or you can use the group link in the description below. Let's start the class. Friends, important points regarding parallel connection. In parallel connection, the total resistance or equivalent resistance is smaller than the value of smallest resistance connected in the parallel. I will explain this by taking the example. I am taking two resistances in parallel, that is resistor 1 of 6 ohms and resistor 2 is of 3 ohms. So, if we find the R equivalent, we know R equivalent equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2 for parallel connection when two resistances are connected in parallel. This is because we know 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 for two resistances in parallel. So, by solving this we will get this equation. So, for R equivalent 3 into 6 by 3 plus 6. 3 into 6 equal to 18 divided by 3 plus 6 equal to 9. So, you will get R equivalent equal to 2 ohms. So, you get R equivalent equal to 2 ohms, which is smaller or lesser than the smallest resistance which is connected in the parallel circuit. Friends, when n resistances of different value are connected in parallel, then R equivalent, that is equivalent resistance 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus so on plus 1 by Rn, where R1, R2, R3 and so on Rn is resistance connected in the parallel. If they are equal resistance, here we have take different value of resistances. If they are equal resistance, then R equivalent equal to R by N. This is indicates number of resistances connected in the parallel. Where R indicates resistance value. This is because we know 1 by R equivalent equal to, I am taking R1, R2, R3, R so on Rn equal to R value. So 1 by R1 equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R plus so on plus 1 by R. Therefore 1 by R equivalent equal to, I am taking LCM R 1 plus 1 plus so on plus 1. So you will get total overall R equivalent equal to R by N. Friends, when two resistances are connected in the parallel, then R equivalent equal to, I am deriving it right now, 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Since only two resistors are connected in parallel, I am taking 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So 1 by R equivalent equal to, for R1 and R2 LCM is R1 into R2. R1 times, so R2 will be left. So R2, R1, R2, left will be R1. So R equivalent equal to R1, R2 by R1 plus R2. This is very important, friends. And coming to the next point, in parallel circuit or in parallel network, parallel elements can be interchanged without changing the total resistance or the total current. I will show you by taking the example. This is resistance 1 of 3 ohms. This is resistance 2 of 6 ohms. And the voltage applied is, let me take 10 volts. I have explained you when 3 ohms and 6 ohms are connected in parallel, equivalent resistance is of 2 ohms in this video. So the current will be I equal to V by R, therefore 10 by 2, that is equal to 5 amperes. Total current flowing will be of 5 amperes. If we interchange these both elements, that is 6 ohms and 3 ohms, ten volts is connected in parallel, then R equivalent remains same, 2 ohms, and the current is also same of 5 amperes. So interchanging elements in parallel does not affect total resistance and total current. Coming to the next point, in parallel
total current I equivalent to sum of individual currents, that is branch currents. I am taking the before example. Here we have 10 volts and the voltage applied across 6 ohm resistor is of 10 volts, and voltage applied across 3 ohm resistor is also same, that is 10 volts. I have explained it before video. So the current through this will be 10 by 6 ohms, and current flowing this will be 10 by 3. So this 5 ampere should be equal to 10 by 3 plus 10 by 6 according to this. So 10 by 3 plus 10 by 6, 3 comma 6 LCM we will get, that should be equal to 5 amperes. We will get 6, 3 ones 2s, so 20 plus 6 ones 10, 5 should be equal to 5. So 30 divided by 6, we know 30 by 6 equal to 5, which is equal to 5. So sum of individual currents, that is sum of branch currents, is equal to total current from this.
This is Sai Prakash signing off. Please stay tuned to our channel. If you like the video, please do like, share and comment for the video. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any doubt regarding the topics, please comment in the comment box, or you can use the group link in the description below. Please click on bell icon for more updates. Each day corona cases are increasing, so please be at home and stay safe, friends. Thanks for watching the video.